Hi friends, welcome back to your practice. I am Katie Arnold and today is our morning full body flow. This 30-minute vinyasa class is the perfect way to start your day. We will build some energy in the body, we will move mindfully and with intention, and we will also set intentions for our day ahead. Start your day the way that you want to feel with me today. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we will go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Bringing those big toes to touch, knees out nice and wide. And let the forehead rest down on the mat. Allow the sit bones to pull down towards the heels. Palms pressing down into the earth. We won't be here too long, but just starting to slowly integrate the body into the rest of our day by first really grounding ourselves in this space on our mat. Grounding ourselves in this moment. Maybe setting an intention for your practice, or maybe even more so, setting an intention for your day. How do you want to feel as you move throughout your day to day? And then how can you start to cultivate that feeling here on your mat this morning? Connecting the breath with the body. Taking a nice big breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out of an open mouth. Letting go any of that tired, that sleepy that you might be holding on to. And now breathing in and out through the nose, that ujjayi breath. That audible exhale through the nose, feeling that slight constriction at the back of the throat. Allowing this breath to sound like ocean waves flowing in and out. Maybe allowing this breath to be that intention for your day today. The reminder to breathe, the reminder to come back to the breath when it gets away from you, when life gets away from you, when your day gets away from you. Before reacting, can you come to your breath? Start to walk those fingertips forward a little bit more, coming up onto those fingertips, feeling that nice stretch through those fingertips, through the arms, the shoulders, the upper back. Take a breath in at the center. Exhale, walk those fingertips over towards the right side of your mat, letting that left hip bone pull down towards the heel a little bit more so you really get that nice side body stretch on the left side. Inhale, walk the fingertips back through center. And exhale, take them over to the left. Again, this time, thinking about pulling that right hip back down if it starts to pop itself back up. Inhale, coming back through center. Stay for the breath out. One more breath out to ground. Inhale, pulling yourself up to your neutral tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze, coming through your cow pose. Exhale, belly button to spine, chin to chest for cat. Inhale through cow, heart shines forward, gaze comes forward. Exhale through cat, spine rounds, pulling it up towards the ceiling. Inhale through cow, belly drops. Exhale through cat. Taking a few more breaths, and I want you to connect your breath cycle with your movement. So if your inhales are a little bit longer than mine, your exhales are a little bit longer, maybe shorter. Taking any other movements that might also feel good here. Sway of the hips side to side. And really allowing this breath and this movement to connect with you. So connecting with your body, connecting with your intention. And at a pace that feels good to you, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. So the toes will curl under and the hips will go high. Once you find that downward facing dog, I'll invite you to pedal out the heels, bending one knee, bending the other, walking out your downward facing dog, as you often hear yoga teachers say. And while you're doing that, I want you to also think about allowing the chest to press back towards the thighs. Maybe taking a couple exhales out of the mouth. If that allows you to release a little bit more stress, tension. And start to find some stillness. Feel the heels move in the direction of your mat beneath you. Feel the equal weight distribution between the hands and the feet. Finding a sense of balance and ease, even if this pose doesn't feel easy for you today. Can you find the ease within it? Inhale, send that right leg high back behind you. And exhale, step it through in between your hands. Let that left knee soften down to the mat. Stay here, framing this front foot. That right knee tracking over the right ankle. Keep that left hand right where it is. Inhale, reach that right arm forward. Bring it up and then send it back behind you. Taking a nice twist. Stay right here, or if you want a little bit more and it feels okay in your body today, start to bend to that left knee. And maybe you can grab onto the left toes, getting into that left quad as well. Pulling those toes in. Really breathing into this tightness, creating some nice opening. If you did take that bind, we're not just gonna slingshot that foot, just gently release it, come back to the twist. Everyone inhales, reach that arm up high, plant that hand down, we'll meet back downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful. Take any movements that might feel good after that right side. We'll take it over towards the other. So inhale that left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Let that right knee soften. And first we stay here, framing that left foot. Breathing into the hips. Keep that right hand planted. Inhale, reach that left arm forward, up, send it back, find that twist. Keeping your length through the spine, through the neck. Stay here. If you took that bind on the other side, try it over here. Bending that right knee, maybe grabbing onto the toes. Noticing if one side feels a little bit different than the other. This side is definitely tighter for me, that right quad real tight. So letting that be okay. Breathing into it. And then gently releasing that right foot down. Inhale that left arm high, down to the mat. Step it back, down dog. Taking any movements that feel good here. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Just walk those feet to the top of your mat. Finding your forward fold. Maybe taking a few gentle sways side to side. Letting that head be heavy. Letting the arms be heavy. And heel toeing those feet to hips width distance. Press those hands into your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, stand up, reach those arms up high. Exhale, let your hands pull down to heart center. Take 2 grounding breaths. Inhale, reach those arms high. Exhale, palms face forward, cactus those arms, open up that chest. Stay for a full round of breath. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hinge at those hips, folding forward. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back to a high plank. Palms pressing into the mat. Pull that belly button up towards the spine. Really broaden through the collarbone. Press into those hands. Long line of energy through the spine. Breath in. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Tops of your feet to the mat. Keep those elbows in close to the side of the body. Inhale, let your head lift, let your chest lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower it down. Doing that again. Inhale up, baby cobra, active legs. Exhale and lower. One more time. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, press it up to your tabletop, or maybe you go up to high plank, your choice. Exhale, back down dog. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, send that right leg high behind you. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Set up that nice solid foundation in the legs so like you're on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. Inhale, sweep those arms up, finding your crescent pose. Pull that core in tight. So not allowing those low ribs to drop forward. I want you to pull it in. Notice the length in your spine. Reaching up through the fingertips. Feel the energy reaching up through the fingertips. Take a breath in. Cactus those arms. Exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Working on a heel to arch alignment with those feet. Gazing over that front middle finger. Right knee tracking over that right ankle. Hips open towards the long edge of your mat. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach those right fingertips forward, shifting the hips back. Exhale, bring that hand down to the shin. Left arm reaching high. Keep that core engaged. Don't just let all of your weight dump down into the right side. that right hand is super light, you can notice I can lift my right hand up off of that shin and I can still stay in this position because my core is holding me here. It's strong. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bending into that front knee as you reach that right arm up and back. And exhale, windmill those hands to the mat, finding your plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale up to your baby cobra or a full upward facing dog, pulling those shoulder blades down. Exhale, back downward facing dog, rolling over those toes. Find 2 rounds of breath. Inhale that left leg back behind you. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Set up that foundation. Inhale, reach those arms high, finding your crescent. Strong legs, strong core. Keeping the shoulders from coming up into the ears. Breath in. Exhale, cactus those arms, open up that chest. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Let the shoulders relax down the back. Keeping that knee in line with the left pinky toe. Strong legs, strong active legs. Inhale, straighten that left leg, reach those left fingertips forward. Exhale, bring them down to triangle. So there's a small micro bend in that left knee. We're not locking anything out here. Reaching up through those right fingertips. Gaze can be straight ahead, or if it feels okay on your neck, maybe all the way up at that right hand. If that's too much today, shift that gaze down. One more round of breath. Start to bend into that left knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach that left arm up and back. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. Take your flow, whether that's using chaturanga or lowering to your belly. It can be an up dog or a baby cobra. We all meet back downward facing dog. Take 2 full breaths. Inhale, come up onto those toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, root to rise, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. We'll take 2 more grounding breaths. Bring some awareness to the feet. Grounding down through all 4 corners of those feet. Shift your weight over into that left foot. Let that right foot come somewhere along the left leg, down at the ankle like a little kickstand, up on the inside of the calf, maybe all the way up on the inside of the thigh. Hands can stay at heart center. You can grow your branches. You can take any other variation in your arms that suits you. Think about opening up that right knee, engaging that core, finding that place to rest your gaze. If you lose your balance, come back and meet us. 2 more breaths. Coming back to your standing position, your Tadasana. Hands at heart center. letting go of any judgments you may have felt, letting go of any expectations on how you think that should have gone on that first side or how you think it should go on this next. Accepting that balance is different every day, it's different side to side. Instead, just allowing some awareness, turning to your intention, shifting your weight over into that right foot, finding that tree pose on the left side. You have those same options. No hate, no judgments for where you are in your practice today, any day. No judgments if you fall out. Let go of the negative self-talk that you might have bubbling up to the surface. You are beautiful. You are enough. This practice is yours and yours alone today. 2 more breaths. Releasing that left foot to the mat, bringing those hands back to heart center. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and high. Cactus those arms. Open up your heart to this day, to whatever may come. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, come all the way down onto a seat on your mat. We have just a little bit of core work to do today. So sitting up nice and tall, planting those feet in the mat. We'll take 1 boat pose. So you can lift your toes, keeping your heels on the mat. This is option number 1, modification number 1. Number 2 is to lift those shins, bringing them parallel with the mat. If straightening your legs is in your practice today, it is not in mine. So knowing that that is an option for you here too. Hands can rest behind your thighs, or you can reach them forward. Flex those toes back towards your face. Really feel that core engagement. If you're shaking, that's not a bad thing. Your muscles are getting stronger. They're learning. They're doing something they've never done. It is in seasons of growth and change that we have to get uncomfortable. Sometimes that discomfort is a little bit of a shake. 1 more round of breath. Final inhale. Exhale, feet to the mat. Lower all the way down onto your back. Bring those knees into your chest. Take a few gentle rocks side to side. Plant those feet on the mat, knees up towards the ceiling. Hands down by your side. Tickle those ankles with your fingertips. Tuck that tailbone. Inhale, lift those hips up, finding bridge pose. Pressing into the feet, pressing into the hands. Feel those active thighs pulling towards one another. If this is enough, stay right here. If you want a little bit more, walk those shoulders underneath your body, clasping those hands together. Allow that bind to pull down towards the mat below you. Keep breathing. If you've lost that breath, come back to it. Let it anchor you in this moment. This is our last bit of work. So really breathing here. Breathing into the discomfort. If it's painful, come out of it. But if it's just challenging, can you hang with me for 2 more rounds? If you took that bind, first release it. Walk those shoulder blades back out. Slowly lower those hips down to the mat. Windshield wiper those knees side to side. Maybe letting out some audible exhales. Releasing something that might have been stuck, but you just gotta get out, right? Bringing both knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, gently guide those knees over towards the right. Let that left arm come straight out of the shoulder. If you don't have as much room today, cactus that arm. Gaze can go up towards the ceiling or over that left shoulder. Inhale, let those knees come back through center. Exhale, guide them over to the left. Right arm right out of the right shoulder. Gazing over that right shoulder or up towards the ceiling. What does your body need today? Meet it where it's at. Inhale, let those knees come back through center. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Finding butterfly on your back. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the rise and fall of the belly with each inhale and exhale. Take a moment of gratitude for this new beautiful day that you've been provided. Take a moment of gratitude for yourself for showing up on your mat, for choosing to start your day in such a connected way. Gently extending each leg out long on your mat, arms resting gently beside you. Releasing anything that you might be holding on to, allowing the breath to be easy once again. Finding our final resting pose, our peak pose of every class, Shavasana. Sealing in all the work that we've done, the energy that we've built. Gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bringing some awareness back into the breath and body. Maybe reaching long fingertips to toes. Rolling over onto one side, finding a fetal position. Staying here for just a moment before pressing yourself up. Finding an easy seat on your mat. Take a few moments of a seated meditation just to seal this practice in together to help connect you with the rest of your day. So I want you to think of that intention that you set at the start of this practice today. How do you want to feel as you go through the rest of your day? And then knowing that whatever that intention is going to be different for each of us. And it's going to be different every day that you complete this practice. And turning that intention into an affirmation. So if your intention was to be calm, then that affirmation may be as simple as, I am calm. If you wanted to go about your day with confidence, maybe your affirmation is, I am confident. So whatever that intention is, turning it into that I am affirmation for yourself. And for the next few moments, repeating that to yourself, whether quietly or aloud, it's your choice. But repeating that affirmation, that thing that you need to hear to cultivate in your day today. Gently releasing that affirmation. Taking just a few moments in stillness and silence. Now reach those arms up nice and high above you, palms meet. Pulling those hands down to heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me. Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Peace. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day. Hi friends, I'm just popping back in here real quick to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like this video, comment below, and if there's something specific that you want to see, let me know that as well. Go find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, and I would love to bring a class just for you.